Hi there, students. To inundate, a verb. Inundated as an adjective. Okay, to inundate is a formal word meaning to flood with water. So it rained and rained and rained, and the river burst its banks, and the fields on both sides were inundated. They were flooded. Okay, so to inundate, to flood, yeah, to cover with a fluid, yeah. Okay, so to inundate something normally with water, yeah. So the garden was inundated with water. The kitchen, yeah, there was a leak from the washing machine, and the kitchen was inundated with water. Okay, so to inundate. But notice you can then use this word inundate metaphorically, meaning to overwhelm. So we advertised the job in the newspaper, and we were inundated with applications, with application forms. The BBC was inundated with complaints. Okay, so if somebody is inundated with something like letters, demands, requests, they receive so many of them that they can't deal with them all. Yeah? This is actually what happens to me with the comments. I am inundated with comments, and I answer a few of them, but they're just too many for me to do. The office was inundated with requests for information. Yeah, so it was flooded. It's literally to be flooded. It's like flooding an area of land with water. Yeah, to submerge, to engulf, to flood. Yeah. He was inundated with requests to go out. Yeah, he was inundated with fan letters. Yeah. Okay, so to be overwhelmed, to be inundated with phone calls. You could be inundated with problems. You could be inundated with complaints from listeners. Yeah, you could be inundated with orders for your new product. So you're overwhelmed, you're overloaded, you're swamped. Yeah, you're besieged, you're snowed under with them. You've got a glut of them. They're just so many. Yeah. Okay, so you've got so much of something that you just can't deal with it. Yeah? They were inundated with complaints. They were inundated with sightseers, with rubberneckers. Yeah? Okay, so to inundate, to flood with water, to flood with liquid. The kitchen was inundated by a leak from the washing machine. I'm sure that's happened to all of you. As there was torrential rain, the fields were inundated. The product was extremely popular, and the company was inundated with orders. Yeah, overwhelmed with something. Yeah, so the office was inundated with orders for the product. Yeah, inundated with orders for something. Okay, so yeah, it's extremely popular. Let's see. I was flooded with phone calls. I was inundated with phone calls. Okay, let's see. I think to inundate meaning to flood. I think that's to flood an area. I think I would give that a 6.5 informality. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing. But to inundate, when you're inundated with letters, you're inundated with work. I think I would give that a 5.5 informality, and I think you could use it anywhere. It's interesting, the figurative one is less formal. And then as to origin, it comes from inundo in Latin, from undo, overflow, from under, a wave. Okay, so if you're inundated, it's like there are waves of things coming in, into, and undare, to flow. Yeah, so things are flowing in. There's just a tidal wave of things. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Inundate.